In an exclusive interview with Page 6, Virtual Reali-Tea podcast, the 57-year-old discusses her decision to return to the franchise after announcing her return to the reality show last week in a friend of the cast position. Over the last few years, the show has been mediocre to me. Not that it's dark, but it has. Furthermore, it has not prospered in the same manner as Atlanta has always done, adds Bailey, who is eager to help RHOA regain its enviable standing within the Bravoverse. We dominated for a very long time. It was quite difficult to witness it not being number one even from the sidelines. She goes on, it really was. I'm eager to meet these girls because they seem like they truly have it going on, and I believe that some fresh blood was needed. Notably, in RHOA Season 15, Bailey made several appearances that the audience enjoyed. As a buddy, I've always been amenable to the idea of coming and going. I carried it out throughout the previous season. I liked it, and my fans loved it too, she exclaims. Bravo just let me get in where I fit in by working around my schedule. The network asked for Bailey to be more prominent in Season 16, which has a redesigned ensemble that includes several newcomers as well as series veterans. Upon its recurrence this season, I thought, you know what? I'll just carry on from the previous season. I'll simply stop by when I'm in Atlanta, she says. And they expressed their interest in having me as a full-time friend, this time in a more formal sense, the speaker said. The multi-hyphenate's first taste of stardom arrived in the 1990s, when she became a sought-after model and was surrounded by such groundbreaking black catwalk queens as Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, Beverly Johnson, and Iman. In 2010, she made her second act when she joined RHOA, where she became a full-time cast member for 11 seasons. After filming Season 13 of 2021, she announced her resignation as a peach holder and began her acting career. We tried to figure it out by going back and forth. As you are all aware, my acting career remains my top priority. My first lead was just booked. The bicoastal celebrity, who splits his time between Los Angeles and Atlanta, raves. However, we managed to resolve the issue with RHOA. I signed everything, and I'm eager to get back and hang out with the gals. The cast of RHOA Season 16 includes Drew Sidora, Portia Williams, and Kenya Moore, who are all back. As for the cast, longtime friend Shauna Morton will be taking a full-time job for the first time, and Brittany Eady, Kelly Farrell, and Angela Oakley will be making their Housewives debuts. Candy Burris, Marlo Hampton, Sonia Richards-Ross, and Sherry Whitfield are among the cast members who have left the show. Season 15's low ratings prompted fans to demand changes. Regarding Whitfield's exclusion from the upcoming release, the designer for CBVIR expresses her disappointment with the announcement. Citing Whitfield's catchphrase from Season 2, she remarks, I think she definitely adds a certain level of "who gone check me, boo" to the show that nobody else brings. Sherry will enter there, for example, and she has experience collecting bones. Without a doubt, she will pose those challenging queries. Thus, I believe that her fans would sincerely miss her. Bailey is overjoyed that Sidora, 39, is returning for more unscripted drama, though. She remarks of the singer, whose breakup from now-divorced husband Ralph Pittman was chronicled in the latter part of Season 15. I was not surprised that Drew was returning. I think it makes sense to bring Drew back because I feel like she carried a lot of last season, and she has a lot of story to tell. For more Page 6 updates on reality TV. Bailey also believes it makes sense for Morton, 42, to take on the position of housewife full-time. Let me just say that Shauna is 100% enjoyable. She has spent years interacting with the group. Thus, I'm thrilled to see her in a peach-holding role, she remarks. Everything that is happening in her family, especially with her daughter, is such an amazing story. In 2023, Shiloh, Morton's young daughter, had surgery to treat choanal atresia, a congenital disease that causes the back of the nasal canal to constrict and makes breathing difficult. I believe that Shania's story will undoubtedly strike a chord with her fans who have kids who have experienced any significant health problems. Bailey continues. She's among the strongest individuals I know. The creator of Cynthia Bailey wine cellar, Morton, is excited to see fight scenes and confrontations unfold while filming, as she will no longer be under pressure to initiate any herself. I've now been on both sides of the track, a friend and a peach holder. It's a whole other story when you have that peach in your hands, she says to Virtual Reali-Tea. Listen, let me to be extremely explicit. This season, I am the sole official friend. While I'll undoubtedly contribute to the show's progress, the peach holders will undoubtedly put in the most effort. The heavy lifting will fall to them. That is beyond my salary range. Bravo has not yet revealed the debut date for season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but production has begun.